sequence. My name is Joyce. Today's sequence is focused on helping you feel expansive and empowered. We'll journey through some big poses like half moon pose, but as always, feel free to modify the postures, rest if you need to throughout practice. And for today, 2 blocks and a strap will be very helpful for you. So when you're ready, we'll start in bridge pose. So with your back lying onto the ground, knees bent, feet onto the ground. And just take a moment to arrive. Notice the sensation of the mat under your feet. Notice any sounds in the room. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Just notice. Then when you're ready, on the inhale, lift your hips off the ground as you raise your arm to the ceiling. Exhale, drop your hips down, drop your arms back down. We'll flow through this a couple of times. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms off the ground. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, lift your hips, see if you can move any slower, elongate your breath. Exhale, lower it back down. One more time. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, drop it back down. Beautiful. Then take the strap and loop it underneath your right foot. Take the strap with both hands and gently just pull the foot towards your face. Feel that hamstring stretch there. Breathe into any sensations you're feeling. And then take the strap with your right hand only and drop your leg over to the right side of the mat. You'll get to a point where you feel like you can't drop your leg any further. Let it hover above the ground. One more breath. And come back to center. We'll do the other leg. So hook the strap underneath your left foot. With a straight leg, hold both straps with your hand. Then gently see if you can bring your foot closer to your face. One more breath. And then take the straps with your left hand and drop your leg towards the left side. Hover it above the ground. Then when you're ready, bring your leg back to center. Unloop the strap under your foot and just place it beside you. Then hug your knees into your chest and we'll rock and roll up and down the mat until you come up to a seated position. When you come up to a seated position, place your hands on the mat, step back into a 4-point pose. Your hands are shoulder width apart, stacked underneath your shoulders. Your knees are hip width apart, stacked underneath your hips. From there, kickstand your right foot 90 degrees outside of the mat. Your left foot extend to the back of the mat, flatten it onto the ground. Left fingertips to the sky, modified side plank. On your next inhale, lift your left leg, hover it in line with your hips, flex your back foot. Stay here for a breath. Then bend up that left leg, reach back with your left hand, see if you can catch that left foot. If you have the foot, kick it into your hand to open up the chest. Fill the lungs with that open chest. Then let go of that foot, place that back foot flat onto the mat. Left fingertips to the sky. And keep your arms as they are as you come up to an upright position. We're modified warrior two. Then with your right hand, drop it behind you near your right foot and sweep your left fingertips behind you. Beautiful. Then bring both hands back onto the mat, both feet onto the mat. Sit your hips onto your heels, child's pose. We'll take a moment here to recenter. Then when you're ready, we'll come back up into a 4-point pose. Kickstand your left foot 90 degrees outside of the mat. Your right foot goes to the back of the mat, feet flat onto the ground. Peel your right fingertips to the sky. Modified side plank. Then when you're ready, lift your right foot off the ground, hover it in line with your hips, flex your back foot to engage the leg. Then bend up your right leg, reach back with your right hand, see if you can catch that back foot. If you have the foot, kick the foot into your hand to open up the chest. Beautiful. Let go of that foot. Right fingertips to the sky, drop that back foot flat onto the ground. Keep everything as it is and come up into an upright position. From here, drop your left fingertips behind you near your left foot. Right fingertips reaches behind you. Bring both hands back to the top of the mat. You're back in your 4-point toes. Tuck your back toes, straighten your legs, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Your first downward facing dog, feel free to pedal at the feet here or stay in stillness. When you're ready, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, bow forward. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, grow tall with your spine. Bring your hands to heart center, a moment to pause. Then inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to the ground. Take a halfway lift, plant your hands onto the ground, step back into a plank pose. In your plank pose, lower all the way down, belly onto the ground. Place your feet onto the ground, lift your chest up, cobra pose, and retuck the back foot, step back into downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy. Release any tension you may have in your face, your jaw, your thoughts. Let it all go. Then when you're ready, sweep your right leg to the sky and step your right foot to the top of the mat. Keep your legs as they are as you sweep your arms to the sky for crescent lunge. Pay attention to your back leg, make sure it's engaged. From here, cactus your arms so you can puff your chest to the sky. Bring both hands to the top of the mat. Keep your left hand where it is as you peel your right fingertips to the sky, easy twist. Bring your right fingertips back down. Flatten your back foot, cartwheel your arms, prepare for warrior two. Inhale, grow tall through your spine. Exhale, sink into the pose. From here, straighten that front leg. Reach forward, 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 and place your hands on one of your blocks. Left fingertips to the sky, Trikonasana, that triangle pose. Try to wrap your rib cage to the left side. One more breath. And then take a small step in with your left leg as you pick up the block with your right hand, journey forward. Lift your left leg off the ground for half moon pose. Flex your back feet, left fingertips to the sky. Then when you're ready, bring that back foot flat onto the ground. Cartwheel your arms, warrior two. Then bring both hands back onto the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Stay here for 2 breaths. Reconnect with your own breathing. Then when you're ready, lift your left leg to the sky. Step it to the top of the mat. Keep your legs as they are as you sweep your arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Cactus your arms, puff your chest to the sky. And then bring both hands to the top of the mat. Keep your right hand where it is, left fingertips peels to the sky for an easy twist. From here, flatten your back foot, cartwheel your arms into warrior two. Pay attention to your back foot, make sure it's flat onto the ground. From here, straighten that left leg. Reach forward with your left arm, then drop your left hand onto a block, right fingertips to the sky. Wrap your ribs towards the right side. One more breath here. And then take a small step forward with your right foot. Pick up the block with your left hand, journey forward as you lift your right leg off the ground. Hover it in line with your hips. Right fingertips to the sky. Embrace the wobbles you have in your left foot. One more breath. And then drop your right foot flat onto the ground. Come back into warrior two. Feel the expansion in your arms. Take up space. And bring both hands back onto the ground. Step back into downward facing dog. From here, lift your right leg to the sky and bring your right knee all the way to the top of the mat for pigeon pose. If your right hip is lifted off the ground, you might place a block underneath it for support. Stay here in an upright position for a breath, and we'll drop our forehead onto the ground. Five breaths here. Breathe into that outer hip. And slowly, slowly come back up to an upright position. Make sure your right hip is flat onto the ground as you sweep your left leg all the way to the top of the mat. Place your left foot outside of your right knee. Left fingertips goes behind you. Right fingertips reaches for the sky. Then right elbow outside of left knee. Twist towards the left side. On your next inhale, extend the spine, grow tall. Exhale, twist deeper. One more breath. And then we'll counter twist to the other side just for a breath. Come back to center. Unravel the legs. Place your hands onto the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. From here, lift your left leg to the sky. Then step it to the top of the mat. Knees to the top of the mat. Bring your hips, bring your right leg onto the ground. Pigeon pose on the other side. Notice what your hips need to feel supported on this side. Stay upright for a breath, and then we'll bow forward, forehead onto the mat. One more breath. And then gently come back upright. Sit your bum onto the left cheek onto the mat. And then step your right leg all the way to the top of the mat. Place your right foot outside of your left knee. Right fingertips goes to the back. Left fingertips goes to the sky. Then left fingertips outside of your right knee. Twist towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist deeper. And we'll unravel, turn to the other side for just one breath. Come back upright. Unravel your legs, bend up your knees, feet flat onto the ground. Take a block with you as you lay your back onto the mat. We're finishing up the way we started. Lift your hips, bring one of your blocks underneath your sacrum for supported bridge pose. Arms are beside you, relaxed. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, remove the block from underneath you. Place your hips flat onto the ground. Straighten your legs out. Arms are beside you, palms facing up. Close down the eyes. Let everything go. Shavasana. I thank you for joining me on the mat today. Namaste.